Same location, same outfit, different video, kind of. Welcome back to my channel once again. My name is Jake Pulliam. I hope you're doing all right. So congrats on you for making it to part 2. That kind of rhymed. If you've been on my channel for at least like 5 minutes, I am a proud graduating senior, May 2018 graduating senior of Tuskegee University, the best historically black college, HBCU in the land. And coming to an HBCU, being at the place where I am about to be senior, I'm about to graduate, there are a lot of things that are very specific to being a student at an HBCU that they don't get told. They may not get told to you by other students, there may be websites, blogs, things like that. I touched on a couple things that are pretty much universal to college students in part 1, which I'll link in the description box below if you want to check that out and then come here. There are a couple things that I found that they may not tell you or may not be as readily obvious to someone just looking into what it means to be an HBCU student or what that experience looks like. Tuskegee University is my home away from home. I love it there, I absolutely love it there. I would suggest it to anyone who's interested in HBCUs, come to Tuskegee. If you want to hear more about it, I have an entire college playlist where I talk to death about Tuskegee University, or if you want to message me, I can talk to you about it even more. Jumping right into the video, the first thing that you may not get told about being an HBCU student is that it is competitive. In a good way, actually. It's competitive to get in. Most HBCUs, most historically black colleges, I think it's about half and half. About half are public, about half are private. And regardless of what end of that spectrum you get on, it's competitive to get in. So they really want high GPAs, they want competitive students, they want people that are driven to do big things. So it's kind of hard to get in sometimes. Because you're watching this, I'm sure you're gonna get in because you're awesome. So once you get in though, it's not enough just to be a student. Sometimes your professors are gonna ask you, they're gonna expect a lot of you, and you're gonna, not just you, they're gonna expect a lot from the person sitting next to you, the person sitting behind you, the person sitting in front of you. And because of that, you're going to be asked to do programs, you're going to be asked to apply to different organizations, clubs, and you're going to want to. But you have to make sure that you are on top of your work, you're on top of the classwork, because the next person sitting next to you is also on top of their stuff. Is also, going for the same positions or organizations or things like that. So being on an HBCU campus, that's kind of the really cool thing about it, is that everyone is striving for success, but because of that, it gets competitive a lot of the time. So that's the first thing. The second thing that you may not get told about what happens at HBCU is either you or someone you know is going to do something to their hair. The girls go natural, people start, the lock journeys, people cut their hair, people grow their hair out, people color their hair, people dye their hair. Just in the black community, hair is a big thing. So you may do something to your hair. If you're a guy, you may just get a different haircut. That can be your thing. Or people color their hair, grow their hair out. I grew mine out and then cut it and then kept growing it out. People start locks, girls go natural, girls go back to relaxer, girls color their hair. Everyone does something to their hair just because it's so interesting. So I'm sure either you or someone you know is gonna do something to their hair. Your parents might not like it, but it's okay. Something else that maybe obvious, maybe not obvious about coming to an HBCU and being an HBCU student is that you become part of a family, of like a huge national and international family of other HBCU students. And what that means is even within your campus, it's going to be like a family. But because you understand the experience of being an HBCU student and you get what that looks like, you become part of a family to the entire collective. So this summer, take for instance, this summer I was working with a guy from Morehouse, a girl from Oakwood, a guy from Morgan State, someone from Texas Southern, and those are just other HBCUs in the United States. And it was so interesting how we all clicked, both with each other and with everyone else that we were working with. But HBCU students, we are competitive, we are driven, and there's just something about being a part of that on your campus and outside of your campus that just makes you part of this whole black excellence family, and that's something that you're going to love when you come to an HBCU. So you become part of a huge family. Something else that you might not get told about coming to an HBCU until you get there is you're probably gonna have to dress up at least once a week safely. I know at my school, at the business school, you have to dress up pretty much every day. So whether that's business casual or business professional, you are going to learn what that looks like for you, because lots of times professors, if you're giving presentations, they want you in business casual. If you are doing an interview for a position, for an organization, is business casual, business professional. At Tuskegee, it's Fried Chicken Wednesday. It's like an unwritten rule. On Wednesdays, we wear our best. We come out, we pop out, we come to the caf, upperclassmen come, grad students come, underclassmen come, and you come dressed to impress and to get some fried chicken and to be seen. I know other schools have like Soul Food Fridays or something like that, but there will be a day, whether it's like the entire school doing it or just you because of your schedule, that you're gonna have to dress up. So that means guys, it's collared shirt, tie, slacks or khakis, dress shoes, or a full suit, something like that. Girls, whatever business casual or business professional looks like for you. But most likely there'll be at least like one day a week, maybe more, but at least one day a week where you're gonna have to, clean up a little bit. And the last thing that comes with being an HBCU student that you may not get told directly, but that is going to happen, is that you become so much more just socially aware of like what's going on in the world, no matter like what major you're in. Just because of being around Black people who are driven, who are successful, who want to do better for themselves and for their community, you're gonna hear, and just by osmosis, you're going to learn so many things about how systems of power are set up, and you're gonna learn a lot. You're gonna become so much more socially aware about what's going on around you, and that's something that I personally love about coming to an HBCU. That is all the things I have for things that you might not get told about coming to an HBCU. If you have any other tips, tricks, things about your school that you want to add, if you're an HBCU student, please leave them in the description box below. As usual, all of my social media links will be in the description box below, and I will see you guys later.